To me, it's like medication for me. Medication. If I stop using this thing on for a while, I have toothache, headaches, and stuff like that. So I just use it for really, it medicates me.
Crack, cannabis, marijuana, and other illegal drugs are being distributed in the dark alleys of impoverished communities in Providence alleys. And while many are against drug use, for some it's a craving that's impossible to ignore. They describe it as a way of getting away from reality, and this drug addict says it dominates the mind and satisfies his hunger caused by loneliness and stress. He says after just one smoke, it became a way of life. His addiction.
The very first time was kind of scary.
It was?
Yeah.
Okay, tell me about it.
When I hit the first time, this guy, somebody used to stand right in front of me. As soon as I hit, I tried to grab the person, but I realized this ain't real.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So it's more like a 3D thing. You start to see things?
Seeing things the first time, but I had to say to myself, and when I grabbed and I didn't see no one, I had to say, this is not real. You know why it's not real? Because when I don't smoke, I don't see this, but when I smoke, I see this.
With no job and limited food, he has to explore other options by roaming the streets doing courtesy work for strangers to save up a few dollars to supply his habit. A piece of copper from an old air conditioner, a lighter, and a bubblegum wrapper with cocaine are the only things he has in the tiny shack he calls home. The drug unit has targeted addicts like these, ranging from teenagers to adults. Lester King, director of the unit, says drug use amongst teens has declined.
And what we found in the 2006 survey was that there has been a decrease in all areas, regarding alcohol, cigarette, marijuana, and even though we have very little incidences of crack or cocaine in school, there has been a couple in the past.
After 29 years of smoking crack 3 times a day, he admits that it's a bad habit. According to statistics from the National Drug Unit, he is not the only one struggling with this addiction. Numbers in this 2002 through 2006 national survey reveal that youths between the ages 12 to 13 were more active in using marijuana, solvents, and inhalants, as this bar chart depicts, while students over the ages of 14 in the year 2002 were choosing tranquilizers and stimulants instead. Although the number of users fell in 2006, the trend remains the same. But positively, the usage of illegal substances among children between the ages of 9 through 11 years old showed a downward trend. With these numbers, King hopes that the proposed drug rehabilitation center will provide help to those affected by drugs.